Hello students, now today we'll do revision on chapter fractions and decimal, but today we'll only do practice on fractions only, not decimals. Now this is the first sum that I have chosen from R.S. Agarwal, that by what number should 9 4 by 5 be multiplied to get 42. Now this is a statement form. If I have to write this in the equation format, then it will look like this: 9 4 by 5 multiplied with which number to get 42. This is what they have written like this. Okay, so with which number you have to multiply with 9 4 by 5 to get 42. Now let me just take one very simple example. Suppose 6. Now what is the number, which is the number which you have to multiply with 6 to get, suppose, 18? Right? So you will read the table of 6, 6 1 is 6, 6 2 is 12, 6 3 is 18, and you will say, sir, the answer is 3, isn't it? But how exactly it is coming? The method is that if you divide this 18 with this 6, then you see you will get the answer 3. So this is the procedure, as since this is a small number, so it is easier. But how exactly this 3 is coming, the concept you have to understand, and then you have to use the concept here. Fine? So what I am doing? I am doing that the answer, that is 18 divided by 6, will give you the required number, that is 3. The same concept you have to use for this one also. So what you have to do? So therefore the required number would be equals to 42 divided by 9 4 by 5. Fine. So what is the next step? So we'll write 42, we'll write division sign also, we'll convert this mixed fraction form into improper form first, that is 45 plus 4, 49 upon 5. So 42, now we'll change the division sign. So when we change the division sign to multiplication sign, right hand side fraction always get reciprocal. So it will look like 5 upon 49. Fine. Now this 42 is carrying 1 as a denominator. Now as we closely observe this 42 and 49, these two numbers can be reduced by 7. Fine. So 7 6 are 7 7 are. So 6 5 are 30 and 1 7 are 7. So the required answer would be what? 4 2 upon 7. Okay students. So this is a solution of the first sum. Now let's move on to the second sum. Second sum I have chosen as what should be added. Now we have tried with multiplication. Now we are doing added. What should be added to this to get 18? So how to write in the equation format? 7 3 by 5. So with this 7 3 by 5, what should we add to get 18? Okay, so this is the simple thing. So let's try with a simple example. 10 plus what? That means what should be added to 10 to get 15? Fine, so we'll say, sir, 5, because it is so easy addition, isn't it? Now what exactly we are doing? So we have to understand the concept. The concept is what we are doing, we are subtracting 10 from 15. That means 15 minus 10, that is 5. So this is how we are getting 5. Okay, so same concept, we'll use it here. So let's do it. So the required number would be what? 18 minus 7 3 upon 5. Okay, now 18 is carrying 1 as a denominator. So 18 by 1 minus 7 5 is a 35. 35 plus 3 is what? 38, isn't it? 38 by 5. 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay. Now we'll get the LCM. What is the LCM of 1 and 5? Obviously it is 5, students, isn't it? Now 5 divided by 1 is what? 5 divided by 1 is what? 5 only. So 5 into 18 is what? 90, isn't it? And 5 divided by 5 is what? 1. Now with this one we have to multiply this 38. So 1 into 38 would be what? 38 only. Okay. So now what is the next? 90 minus 38 is what? 42. Isn't it? 42 or 52? No, it is 52. It is 52. 52 by 5. And if you have to give your answer in the mixed fraction form, so the required answer would be 10 2 by 5. Okay, so this is the required answer of question number 2. I hope you have understood this sums. This all sums are very, very important, students. Now let's move on to sum number 3. Question number 3, again I see I've just changed a little bit. Now the first one was multiplying, then I gave you something related to addition. Now in place of addition I have written subtracted. Fine, subtracted. Now what should be subtracted from 7 by 8 to get 1 by 2? So we'll write in the equation format. The 7 by 8 minus what? That means what number should be subtracted from 7 by 8 to get 1 upon 2? So let's understand this with a very simple example. That is 10 minus what? 10 minus what is 5 or 6. Okay, 10 minus what is 6? So you will say, sir, 4, isn't it? Now how you are getting 4? How you are getting 4? So in this way, what we have to do? We have to subtract 6 from 10. 6 from 10. That is 10 minus 6. We are getting 4. So this is how you are getting the required answer. The same thing we'll do it here. That means this minus this. We have to do so. We will get the required number. So let's do it. That is therefore the required number, that would be 7 by 8 minus 1 upon 2, isn't it? Now we'll get the LCM of 8 and 2, so that would be 8, isn't it? 8, LCM of 8 and 2 is 8. Okay, now 8 divided by 8 is what? 1. 1 into 7 is 7. Now 8 divided by 2 is what? 4. 4 ones are 4. Now do the subtraction. 7 minus 3, 4 is 3. 3 by 8. So this is your required answer, students. Okay, so this type of sums, and when it is given written multiplication, what you have to do? When it is written addition, what you have to do? When it is written subtracted, what you have to do? Okay, so these things you have to be very, very careful. Okay, now let's move on to sum number 4. Sum number 4, we have simplify. Very, very important, students. Now you see there are 3 rational numbers are given. Fine, or 3 fractions are given, not rational number. You have not studied rational number yet. So these are the 3 fractions. Now you have to add and then minus. So what we have to do is that we will take all those fractions together only and we'll solve it. Okay, so the first thing that we'll do is we'll find the LCM of all the denominators. That is 3, 6 and 9. Fine. So if you do the LCM, so see I'm doing it here, 3, 6 and 9. So 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. So we have 2, okay, and then we have 3. Okay, so the LCM would be what? LCM would be 3 into 2 into 3, that is 18, isn't it? So LCM is 18. So we'll write it here, 18, isn't it? So LCM is 18. Now next step, this 18, this LCM should be divided by this 3. Now 18 divided by 3, the answer will be 6, isn't it? Now 6 into 2 is 12. Now again we'll divide this LCM with this denominator, that is 18 divided by 6 is what? 3. 3 into 5 is 15. Okay, I repeat, 18 divided by 6 is 3. Now this 3 you have to multiply with this 5 and you have to write the answer. 3 5s are 15. Now 18 divided by 2 is what? 9 is what? 2, isn't it? 2 1s are 2. Okay, now add this 2 first. 12 plus 15. 12 plus 15 is what? 27. And 27 minus 2 is what? 25, isn't it? So we'll write 25 upon 80. Now give this, change it into the mixed fraction form. So your answer would be this 1 7 by 80. Okay, very, very important sum. This will give you 2 marks, students. Okay, I hope everyone has understood this question number 4. Now let's do the last sum, that is sum number 5. So we have 2 questions in sum number 5. I have chosen 2 questions. Now this type of questions are very, very important sums, mostly for the objective questions. Okay, Now see, 7 by 20 of r kg. So how to write it down? 7 by 20 into r kg means 1 kg. Okay. Now you see, it is quite very uncomfortable number, isn't it? 1 kg. So if you multiply 7 by 20 into 1, the answer will come same only. So in this case, what you have to do, you have to convert this 1 kg into gram form. So as we know that 7 by 20 into 1000 gram, isn't it? So why we have written this? Because we know that 1 kg is equals to 1000 gram, isn't it? Because 1 kg is equals to 1000 gram. So in place of 1 kg we have written 1000 gram. Now you can reduce it. This first you reduce this to 0, fine. Then 100 divided by 2 will be what? 2 ones are 2, 2 50s are 100. So 7 into 50 gram. If you multiply, you will get the answer as 350 grams. So this is the answer. Okay. Now same concept you will use it here also. Now 7 by 8 of means into, and r day means 1 day. Now again 1 day. So now we have to think that this 1 day need to be converted to which unit? So we'll convert this 1 day into the hour form. So how many hours in a day? 24. Absolutely right. That is 7 by 8 into 24 hours. Why? Because 1 day is equals to 24 hours, isn't it? Now we'll reduce this because 24 can be reduced by 8. So 8 ones are 8, 8 threes are 24. So 7 threes are 21 hours. Okay, so these are very, very important sums, students. So that's it. So next day we'll do revision on decimals. So thank you so much. God bless you and take care everyone.